And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the... Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great trick. Hey, Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. A lot could happen with this team. Good stuff. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Williamson. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's John Morant. And it's Cunningham in at the two-guard spot. Green finds Garland. Clock at 6. From downtown, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point... Oh, man.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Cunningham, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter, Lopez attacking the rim.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Lopez. That one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Pass to Hart. Lopez outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Josh Hart. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Klay Thompson is checked in for Cam Whitmore. Lopez grabs the board. Chicago leading by 6. Giddey goes in. And that one is hammered home.
And Giddey is just so clever at finding ways to the rim. Good at ripping through holes in the deep.
Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Cunningham dishes it to Williamson. Williamson double team. It's over Garland. Nails the baby hook. He's got 6.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Garland, the pass to Lopez. Pass to Giddey. Lopez, a screen on Thompson. From the stripe. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hey, Shans, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open to teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league. The league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Hart, he's checked in for Lopez. Oubre comes in for Green. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Garland. McConnell passes to Markkanen. In the corner, it's Oubre. Finished off by Oubre.
Oubre, that long, slender athlete. You love it when he's on the rise like that.
Stolen by McConnell. Here he goes. Williamson with the block. Pass to Bol. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Cunningham against McConnell. Pass to Markkanen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
Bulls making a switch here. Russell's checked in, and Markkanen drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Drummond with it. Covered by Oubre. Pass to Carrington. And stolen by McConnell. Here's Oubre. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Carrington. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Zion Williamson is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Morant in at the one. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. breaks of life.
Timeout.
Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Well, thank you. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, number 8, Carlton Carrington.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Crafty move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now and writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
Wembanyama, left side. Oh, the rim with an easy reach of Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Giddey, no one around him. Misses the 3. Thunder trailing by 5. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Whitmore, a putback. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Russell, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Back to Giddey, lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Well, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly, most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis. Those 2 teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are 2 teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Back to Hart. Down low. Garland, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. And good that time.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Garland kicks to Green. Back to Garland. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Garland's got 10 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Here's Morant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Well, let me look at your phone. Wait, Oklahoma. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he says.
Now, you can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
And it's Williamson missing.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And that one's good. Green.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Under trailing by 10. Here's Morant. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
On the wing, Green. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Morant kicks the ball. Pass to Whitmore. Williamson with a screen for Whitmore. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. And here is Green. Those 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men. And they're
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you.
Look, we all understand the value of Steph Curry, a proven multi-chip winner. Hard to argue that he's not the best shooter in the history of the game. And he's a great leader.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They've been shot out of the...
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Hart. Green is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Morant. The Bulls shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Outside, Markkanen jacks up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
The Bulls leading by 13. Now Garland, 12 points for him. Markkanen kicks to Hart. From deep, Green. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good, Williamson.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
They'll lead with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Stolen by Garland. Hart with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Hart the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Here's Whitmore, defended by Hart. Back to Whitmore. Cunningham outside. Williamson with a screen for Cunningham. Mr. Williamson goes back up. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green passes to Hart. Back to Green. 3-pointer. He shoots again, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. T.J. McConnell comes in for Garland. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Thunder. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, G.A., Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Driving the lane, and then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the paint, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Morant against McConnell. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Hart, no good. Thunder trailing by 19. Morant with a wide open look. They get the rebound. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Morant. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Teardrop shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Wembanyama, a screen on Giddey. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I think when Cade keeps it simple like that, good things happen.
50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Bulls leading by 14. Here's Hart. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Wembanyama passes to Williamson. Over Lopez. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Back to Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 10 points for Zion Williamson.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
McConnell against Morant. Hart, wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chicago leading by 13. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Bol. Klay Thompson is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Whitmore. And it's Carrington in at the point. Williamson is screen on Russell. Pass to Williamson. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Such an important part of Zion's improvement is setting good screens and then being available as a roller.
Russell from long range. Oubre kicks to Giddey. Tries again. Count the basket.
That elite passing ability, Giddey has the defense on its heels and gives him space to operate in the mid-range.
Pass to Bol. Misses from close range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oubre can't get it to go.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Williamson is screen on McConnell. Now Williamson. That's his 5th miss of the game. He has made 6 of his 11 shots. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Thompson looking for an opening. Bol setting the pick for Thompson. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The towering presence that is Bol. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
McConnell kicks to Russell. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The 15-footer, good. And the Bulls lead by 16. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Chicago making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Saric. And it's Garland in for D'Angelo Russell. And then for Oklahoma City, Wembanyama, he's checked in for Williamson. Cade Cunningham comes in for Thompson. And it's Morant in for Cam Whitmore. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. There's Garland. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wembanyama has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The 3 from Garland. And Bol pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Morant. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Oubre, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Javonte Green. Josh Hart comes in for Kelly Oubre. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Green in for T.J. McConnell. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Morant drives in. Chicago grabs the miss. And here is Garland. Over Wembanyama. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
Bulls leading by 14. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Wembanyama against Garland. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 6 assists here tonight. Morant against Garland. Morant passes to Bull. Garland with it.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got